Signs that your devices have been hacked. In today's threatscape, anti-malware software provides little peace of mind. In fact, anti-malware scanners are horrifically inaccurate, especially with exploits less than 24 hours old. Malicious hackers and malware can change their tactics at will. Swap a few bytes around, and a previously recognized malware program becomes unrecognizable. All you have to do is drop off any suspected malware file at Google's VirusTotal, which has over 60 different anti-malware scanners, to see that detection rates aren't all as advertised. To combat this, many anti-malware programs monitor program behaviors, often called heuristics, to catch previously unrecognized malware. Other programs use virtualized environments, system monitoring, network traffic detection and all of the above to be more accurate. Still, they fail us on a regular basis. If they fail, you need to know how to spot malware that got through. How to know if you've been hacked. You get a ransomware message. One of the worst messages anyone can see on their computer is a sudden screen takeover telling them all their data is encrypted and asking for a payment to unlock it. Ransomware is huge. After a slight decrease in activity in 2017, ransom-asking programs have come roaring back. Billions of dollars in productivity is being lost and billions in ransom are being paid. Small businesses, large businesses, hospitals, police stations and entire cities are being brought to a halt by ransomware. About 50% of the victims pay the ransom, ensuring that it isn't going away anytime soon. You get a fake antivirus message. You get a pop-up message on your computer or mobile device that it is infected. The pop-up message pretends to be an antivirus scanning product and is purporting to have found a dozen or more malware infections on your computer. Although this isn't near as popular as it used to be, fake antivirus warning messages are still a situation that has to be dealt with in the right way. They can occur because of two reasons: either your system is already compromised or it is not compromised beyond the pop-up message. Hope for the latter. These types of fake antivirus messages usually have figured out a way to lock up your browser so that you can't get out of the fake message without killing the browser and restarting it. You have unwanted browser toolbars. This is a common sign of exploitation. Your browser has multiple new toolbars with names that seem to indicate the toolbar is supposed to help you. Unless you recognize the toolbar as coming from a well-known vendor, it's time to dump the bogus toolbar. Your internet searches are redirected. Many hackers make their living by redirecting your browser somewhere you don't want to go. The hacker gets paid by getting your clicks to appear on someone else's website. They often don't know that the clicks to their site are from malicious redirection. You see frequent, random pop-ups. This popular sign that you've been hacked is also one of the more annoying ones. When you're getting random browser pop-ups from websites that don't normally generate them, your system has been compromised. I'm constantly amazed by which websites, legitimate and otherwise, can bypass your browser's anti-pop-up mechanisms. It's like battling email spam, but worse. Your online password isn't working. If you are typing in your online password correctly, for sure, and it isn't working, then you might be hacked. I usually try again in 10 to 30 minutes, because I've had sites experiencing technical difficulties not accept my valid password for a short period of time. Once you know for sure that your current password is no longer working, it's likely that a rogue hacker has logged in using your password and changed it to keep you out. You observe unexpected software installs. Unwanted and unexpected software installs are a big sign that your computer has been hacked. In the early days of malware, most programs were computer viruses, which work by modifying other legitimate programs. They did this to better hide themselves. Most malware programs these days are Trojans and worms, and they typically install themselves like legitimate programs. This may be because their creators are trying to walk a very thin line when the courts catch up to them. They can attempt to say something like, "But we are a legitimate software company." The unwanted software is often legally installed by other programs, so read your license agreements. Frequently, I'll read license agreements that plainly state that they will be installing one or more other programs. Sometimes you can opt out of these other installed programs, sometimes you can't. Your credentials are in a password dump. Literally billions of valid, at least at one time, log-on credentials are on the internet and dark web. They have usually been compromised by phishing, malware or website database breaches. You will not usually be notified by third parties as is the case with other types of data leaks. You have to proactively look out for this sort of threat. The sooner you know this sort of thing has happened the better. You can check for compromised credentials one at a time using various websites, like Have I Been Pwned? Check across multiple accounts using various free open source intelligence tools, like the Harvester, free commercial tools, like KnowBe4 Password Exposure Test, or any of the commercial services that look for your company's data and credentials all the time for a fee. How to be at safe side? Simply, prevention is the best cure. The hope that an anti-malware program can perfectly detect malware and malicious hacking is pure folly. Keep an eye out for these common signs and symptoms of your computer being hacked. If you are risk adverse, as I am, always perform a complete computer restore with the event of a breach. Get in touch with us for more. Like and subscribe us. Follow us on Instagram, link is in description. Thank you.